good, everybody? I'm Burning Kid here back in your alpha. M.V.K, Lord of New York is here, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This what we're gonna watch now is something I didn't really care for. I really don't watch trailers or react to stuff that I really don't care for. Um, I tell that to some the subs too. Like you request something I'm not really feeling, and I'm like I don't care, I really don't. And but I try to please you, my pack. And I was getting a lot of messages yesterday telling me, the Bumblebee trailer came out, and you gonna watch it or you gonna check it out? And I was like, I'll check it out. So here I am to check this out for you guys. Don't say I don't do anything for you. But I did read up on the synopsis of this, and this movie takes place 20 years before Michael Bay's Bayformers. I'm gonna say this straight up, and I'm gonna make sure everybody understands. I grew up with the Transformers. Okay, G1 for life. All right. Fuck Michael Bay and his Bayformers. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't care if anybody doesn't like what I said. Deal with it. Okay. This taking place 20 years before the first movie, which I liked. Okay, I liked the first movie. It was okay, but seeing that the synopsis it takes place in 1987, instantly, that's where I'm gonna shut up right now because I'll explain to myself after this. Okay, so we're gonna watch this teaser. Um, just bear with me, man. All right, here we go. Um, now.
Let me tell you something.
Is that Bernie Mac?
A driver don't pick the car.
Rest in peace, Bernie.
Car pick the driver.
Look at that. In the Volkswagen Beetle. Straight up. Okay.
Man and machine. It's a mystical bond between man and machine.
Oh my God, he looks like his classic look. Look.
Who are you?
He can't
Do you speak?
talk.
I won't hurt you. What's your name?
Christmas stuff, huh? God, man. Oh, there's John Cena. Don't tell me that!
You got people out there who need you. This is why you're here, B.
You know, beat music can help you say what you're feeling.
Try this.
Throw that shit out. Throw that shit out. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What do I think? How am I feeling about this? Okay. First of all, I'm torn, and I'm gonna explain why. Now, probably there's no other reactor who probably is gonna explain himself or herself like this. Okay. Probably everybody was just like, "Oh my God, this was the shit. Oh my God, la 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 la." Let me explain why I'm torn. between this. Going back to what I was talking about, the synopsis. B looks like what he's supposed to look like. I'm torn because why? I've always felt personally, why wasn't the first Transformers movie with Bay? Why didn't it take place in the 80s? Why didn't it? I'm looking at this now and I'm like, why now do you guys want to pay homage to their classic looks now? Why? Why do you want to do it now instead of when you should have already have been doing it already? And I know this movie is not directed by Michael Bay. Thank you, great spirits, but he's still producing it. So you know you're going to still see that Pyromaniac's blueprints all over that. But why now? Why now all of a sudden now you want to pay homage to them now? And being that this is a prequel, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? That was Starscream, looking like his classic look. He had color. That was one of the major flaws I hated in Bayformers. None of the Decepticons had any kind of color scheme or nothing. They looked like fucking drones. I hated it. But they got color. They got character now. That was Starscream. There's no doubt about it. That was Starscream. Why now do you want to do this now? So now it makes me wonder what the hell happened to make B go into being from his Volkswagen Beetle to changing. Wait, was he always in the beginning of first Bayform? I think he was, or was he turned to the Firebird? I forgot what he was. See, I can't even remember. But still, why now? Y'all want to do this now? That's where the torn and anger is coming from. Why now? Why now? I'll end it right there. I'm just going to say that right there. Other than that, this looks pretty good. The synopsis, the feel of it. Why do I get an Iron Giant feel to it? I'm going to put that out there. I get an Iron Giant feel, which is good because I love that movie. I love that movie. That is one of, I would say, many animated movies that can make me cry. And I get an Iron Giant feel to it. But it makes me wonder also what other is just Starscream in it, or are there others? Okay, big up for them to doing the whole using Bernie Mac, rest in peace. Bernie Mac, his monologue with the car doesn't pick the driver doesn't pick the car picks the driver. Things I'll give him that. I'll give him that too. Now the question you guys may be asking yourself is, Chris, you don't really like any of Bayformers, Bay's designs and what they've done with Transformers and most people understand why I don't like it. But I've said it before, I did not mind the first movie. I can still sit down and watch that first movie. The second one, no. The third one, no. The fourth one, yeah. And the last one, I didn't even care for. But this one, I'll say, it has me intrigued. It does. It has me intrigued. Seeing them look like, I'm just like, as soon as I saw B transform and he looked like his classic look, I'm like, that being torn between liking it and being hyped up for it, being angry because this should have been done already. This should have been done. Why? Saw John Cena. I guess he's some sort of soldier or agent. I don't know. Will he be a bad guy? Fuck no. You know that for sure. He ain't no bad guy. Please. Um, Other than that, yeah, guys, Christmas time, I may give this a shot. But in all honesty, man, if this being a prequel and not a reboot, this is a prequel to Bay's run. That's where I'm a little upset at because I want an authentic G1, real G1 movie. But you know what? I already got it in the animated movie, which will always be the best, in my opinion. And nobody will argue me and say it ain't. But I would love to see somebody come along and say we're gonna do the G1 designs for a movie. No, we're not retrofitting anybody to not making this look like this. No, they're gonna look like they're G1, and it's plausible. You can do it, but I'm gonna give this director a chance, even though Bay is still producing. Because, like I said, you're gonna still see that pyromaniacs, his footprints all over this movie. I guarantee you somewhere. But other than that, guys, look, I'm not saying I hate it, but I'm still torn. And now you understand why. There you go. Your alpha bids you adieu, my pack. Take care.